This is Chris Kelly with our next installment of Achieving a Flat Stomach, core strength exercises. And when we say core strength involves actual movement of the body. Okay, so rather than doing like a plank where the goal is to keep my back flat, I'm gonna do something like a performing sit-up where I'm using my abs to move my torso. Okay, when you think about it, those are two different functions of the abs, all right? And if we want to get the most out of core training, we need to train both things. So oftentimes I like to combine them in circuits, and we're going to do a video on that as well. But tonight, I'm going to show you two exercises that are kind of my go-tos for what we call the anterior core or the lower abs, all right? So for number one, we have what is called a supine leg lift. Okay, with this, all I'm going to do is set up against or set up on a chair here. And notice that I've got this weighted down. You need to hold on to something that is stabilized. If I just do this with the chair is going backwards on me, all right? And that's never good. All right, what I want to do is press my back into the ground and bring my knees to my elbows, okay? I'm thinking about doing this. Just getting as volley as I can, and then coming back. All right, so that would be progression one. All right, from there, I can straighten my legs out and do the same thing. So it's a full kind of return, and then just lower the legs very slowly down. So the first one would simply be knees to elbows. The second one would be leg lift, reverse crunch to return. The third progression would be actually coming all the way up, lowering the body back down, and then lowering the legs back down. So really what we're doing is making everything longer so we increase the resistance. So up. The lowering part is the most important thing. What I would recommend is you want to get 12 reps before you move on. The last progression for this particular one would just be to hold a smaller weight between the feet. Like I'll use a foam roller here, but there are a lot of different things that we can use. I would never go above 8 to 10 pounds because again, we start to kind of get more hip flexion than we do ab. But again, as we go up, raise it up, work on lowering. Very slowly, keep the back flat against the ground, and then lower. All right, so that is the leg lift, or what we call reverse crunch. Our next exercise is going to be a straight leg sit-up. All right, straight leg sit-up. This is harder than the traditional crunch. It's definitely a more involved exercise. So what I want to think about doing is just sitting up straight. What I don't want to do is bounce as I come up. We see that a lot. Okay, so what I'm going to do at the beginning, the easiest version of this would be to press my feet into a chair for support. Again, press my back into the ground, sit straight up. Chair's going to take some of the weight off, and then come up and down. From there, I simply move off the chair, kind of pick a spot in the ceiling, try to punch into that spot, come back. To make that harder, I can cross my arms. To make that really hard, I can put my hands behind my head, like that. So one more time. So level one would be feet against the chair. Level two would be feet off the chair. Level three would be arms crossed. Level four would be hands behind my head. All right, be honest with yourself. Pick an exercise that fits your level, move for 12, go 12 reps, and then move to the next level. It might take you a couple days, it might take you a week or so. The abs are resilient muscles though, and they will respond pretty quickly. What I would recommend, performing these two things back to back, maybe devote a day to strength, and then a day to maybe more planks and dead bugs. And then as you'll see in our next video, we're also going to talk about some exercises to hit the obliques or recruit the outer abs just a little bit more. Enjoy.